Hey there, it is Robert O'Crook from the Digital Nomads Forum, and this week's video is all about how difficult is it really to become successful as a digital nomad. And when it comes to being successful with a digital nomad, I kind of break it into two big pieces. Piece one is actually earning your income remotely. You've got something you can do with your laptop and a Wi-Fi connection wherever you're traveling. So that's piece one. Piece two is more what I like to call the logistics. So the skills and kind of things you need to learn around, visa rules of different countries, how to have a steady and reliable data connection, which backpack you should have, all these kind of how to book the best flight deals, all these things that health insurance, sorry, I keep getting more ideas. All these things are kind of important. You do need to figure them out. They're all part of just maintaining a healthy kind of maintainable lifestyle. But piece two, all that stuff, that's not the hard part. That's the stuff that everyone can figure out because a million people before you have gone and done it. And the answer as to, which backpack is the best for you and what's the right answer about the visa rules, well, for the most part, there is actually one correct answer for a lot of those logistical related questions. And therefore, you can get those answers from people who've already done it. Now, with piece one, which is about earning your remote income, how you should earn your remote income, what's going to work for you, what's the best fit for you. There's not necessarily just one answer, and what worked for somebody else might not be exactly what you have to do. And so time and time again, what I've seen through running the Digital Nomads Forum now for more than 3 years is that this is where people get stuck. It's on the remote income, how to earn it. It's not that they get stuck with these logistical questions. Those are easy. You can come in the Digital Nomads Forum, make a quick post about it, and get it answered properly with the right answer within less than a day. The other one, though, takes a little bit of work. If you're, in a traditional job, you have no job, either or, and you're moving into this world of being successful with remote work, then this is where the challenge is. So how hard is it? How difficult is it? It depends, right? It's going to depend on your experience level. Do you have a background of specialized skills and experience? Do you have an education? What's the quality of your spoken and written English or other languages? All these variables that are unique from individual to individual. Now, that being said, I know personally, and for many of you watching, nobody likes these wishy-washy kind of it depends answers. So let's get a little bit more specific. What I consistently see as realistic is if you're going down the freelancing route, like that's how you're going to earn your remote income. You're offering a skill and then you're finding clients online who are willing to pay you for that. Whether that's being a customer support rep remotely, virtual assistant, web developer, graphic designer. There's all kinds of options for both people who do have specialized skills and experience as well as those who do not. But from whatever angle you go at, you pick which skill you're going to offer. I see what's realistic for people as kind of going from not earning any money remotely to earning their monthly income that they need to travel and live within 3 to 6 weeks, maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months in some cases. That kind of window, basically 3 weeks to 3 months, is realistic for most as long as they're following a kind of method, a framework from somebody else who's already done it. If you're just going to go at it stumbling by yourself, which is what I did, most people, what I see in the Digital Nomads Forum, it's going to take them a little bit longer. So if it's taking more than 3 months, it's not that it's something that necessarily takes 3 months to figure out. It's that there's kind of many time-consuming mistakes and stumbles to make along the way that a lot of people need to go through. So I'm pretty biased for sure because I offer a course, I do coaching for people to kind of help them with this freelancing route. But this 3 to 6 week mark, under 2 months, That's just realistic when you're getting help from somebody. If you're going at it yourself, it's definitely more realistic that it might take you a little bit longer. Now, freelancing is only one approach to earning your remote income. The other approach is through having like a traditional job that's completely remote. And if you're looking for, again, you could stumble at that on your own, be successful with it. It might take you a little bit longer. If you're looking to accelerate that process, I'd recommend checking out Taylor Lane and her website, remotelikeme.com. Taylor spoke at one of my retreats, which are called the Mindful Nomads retreat. She came and did a little workshop with our retreat participants, and it was awesome. She's just got what I've seen, the best approach to finding well-paid, meaningful remote work with a traditional employer that allows you to be fully remote. I love what Taylor's up to. Check her out. And then the last kind of option, I guess there's two more options. One is running your own business, which is a whole nother ballpark. That's not what this video is about. That's not what I help people with. I help people with freelancing. Taylor helps people with getting a remote job. And there's lots of business coaches and people out there helping people run their own businesses. And then lastly, if you're really lucky, maybe you've got super rich parents or some sort of crazy mountain of gold inheritance. That's awesome too, because now you've got some choice. How do you want to live? Do you want to work remotely, or travel and explore all these different places? So 4 different kind of paths for people who want to be successful as a digital nomad. How difficult it's going to be comes down to your background, your skills and experience, your skills with language, and then ultimately, are you going to go at it yourself, or are you going to get someone who's already done what you're trying to figure out to help you? These are kind of the biggest variables that are going to affect how difficult it's going to be. If you're looking for more kind of insight or advice or opinions on, best next steps, how difficult it's going to be for you and your exact unique situation, then come and join us in the Digital Nomads Forum Facebook group. Make a post, what's going on with your life, maybe what you want some input on, and that is what the community is all about. It's about helping you wherever you're at and giving you tailored advice to your unique situation. So I'm Robert O'Crook. Give me a like wherever you're watching. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. And otherwise, thanks for tuning in. Ciao.